Hey everybody, how are you doing? I'm really excited. I have on the other side of the screen, which is on the other part of Canada, the one, the only David from Stand Up for Mental Health. Right on. David, humor is so vitally important, and you
hmm
are right in the midst of helping people with it. How is humor so beneficial and so important?
Well, in Stand Up for Mental Health, I teach people like myself with mental health conditions how to do stand-up comedy. And I think, humor helps in a few ways. First of all, once you've done stand-up comedy, once you've made a club full of people laugh, you can do anything. You can go get a job, you can go back to school, whatever you want to do. So I think it's really empowering in that way. And I also think talking about telling your story through humor is a great way. First of all, it's a great way of talking about all sorts of adversity you've been through. And it's like when you do that, there's a shift. I call it a cognitive shift where all of a sudden, all that bad stuff in your life just becomes great comedy material. So it just changes the way you feel about everything.
So, let me just repeat what I just heard there. Turning from someone's misery, someone's, torment they have, and turn that into literally a comedy bit?
Yeah.
What an interesting concept. Too many people, we dwell in that. Um, they keep playing this record over and over and
Mhm.
over. And you're saying, let's flip that around.
Yeah, I think once you're able to see the humor in something, like I say, it shifts the way it sits inside of your soul. And often it's like you get some closure. I remember I had one woman in the class who did an act about her husband and what a jerk he was. And she said, and then she did another class and I said, well, do you want to talk about your husband some more? And she goes, you know something? I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, still think he was a jerk, but I'm not mad at him anymore. I've said what I needed to say and I feel like I could move on.
Wow. Wow. That is such great therapy where, again, some people never get over it, like in their whole entire
hmm
life. And then here, it's that saying, don't worry about it. You'll laugh about it later.
hmm
And you're able to teach it to them now. Uh, How has how much of an impact are you seeing humor in these people as they go through this transition?
Well, I keep hearing them say, I feel better about myself. I feel more confident. I'm not as depressed. I'm more optimistic about life. I'm able to do more with my life. I'm more hopeful, that sort of thing.
Wow. Hopeful, not depressed, right? They feel
Yeah.
better about themselves. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Yeah, I would think so. I think that's pretty much what everyone wants.
Don't me asking here, and this would be my final question because again I really appreciate the time you took out of your
Sure.
busy schedule. Is what made you start doing this, like doing stand up for mental health?
Well, so I've been teaching this stand-up comedy course at one of our community colleges. It's a night course, has nothing to do with mental health. I've been teaching it for like years. And I would see people, and it has nothing to do with mental health, but occasionally I would see people have this life-changing experience doing stand-up comedy. I thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool to give this to people who wanted the comedy, but who also wanted the life-changing experience? And that's what gave me the idea for Stand Up for Mental Health.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And I'm gonna leave you with this joke here because I usually end with a joke here.
Sure.
So I have a good dear friend of mine. He invented an invisible airplane. Unfortunately, I can't really see it taken off.
That's a good one.
A good one, yay! You hear that,
Yeah.
everybody? A professional who teaches stand-up comedy says that was a good one. Oh,
That's right.
well, everybody, let's again, David, I thank you very much. It's been such a pleasure to have you out here. Everybody, please make sure to, I'm going to put your link in the description. Reach
Great.
out to his website, click, like, subscribe, and share. And
Yeah.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.